Good everyone, welcome to this video. Today we have a subscriber request by ItsFilips once again for the D373. Now, what is the D373 I should say? This was a parasol fighter. What is a parasol fighter? Well, you may notice the very unusual large wings on this thing. Well, not large as in like they're B-29 size, as in they're very high mounted, but it's not a biplane, it's a monoplane. During the time of this thing's development, it was actually pretty maneuverable. And well, this plane saw, well, not this specific model, but this is the navalized variant. That explains why there's a tow hook here. I have never been on a map though where I've used that, so don't get why that's there. The D373 was a what was the naval variant, as I just said. It was armed with four 7.5 MLE 33 machine guns. However, one of the links I found are armed with Darney machine guns. To be honest, they're the same caliber, so I don't care less. They all like the same. Um, and this plane was used to fight HE-51s and things like that. It didn't do all that badly against them. Obviously, this thing was newer. It had a better engine. It had a better climb rate. It had a better top speed overall. And it was just such a better plane than the HE-51 back in those days. Obviously, this is War Thunder, so the HE-51 can outturn you, but you can obviously out-vertical the HE-51, you can out-climb the HE-51, etc. Now, I don't know why ItsFilips requested this, because well, it's a reserve plane, he's already gone past this. He's also requested D520, which I'll have to do at some point. I was using this in Tank Forces to get my H39 Cambronne done, and well, it's not been a good ride, but I mean, you'll see this thing eventually when I slay a B1 Biz in a mixed battle. I know that sounds hard to believe, but trust me, I'm not chatting shit. Even Dark Angel doesn't believe the bush, unfortunately. So let's go over the armament, where it's located and things like that. First of all, before I begin, fuel tank's right at the center. It's not self-sealing, so basically if you get hit with fuel, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. Because it'll either burn out and you'll be out of fuel, or your pilot's gonna, well, he's gonna feel like to, well, he's gonna experience what it feels like to be a pizza in the oven. Is all I'll say. But the engine is a gnome run 14 kfs with 800 horsepower on normal, 930 on WEP, which it gets this thing along nicely. I'll say that for a reserve plane. In terms of turn rate, you will not be able to match any of the biplanes. In arcade battles, you'll be able to turn a pea shooter. Every other monoplane you should be able to run rings around, for the most part, except for A5M4s, Ki-27s, and what else is that? Hurricanes will also be a trouble, but obviously in RRB we won't have that problem. It'll be mainly the Japanese. The Italians, they might be able to give us trouble with their C200s, but other than that we should be fine. The armament, however, is mounted unusually. It's mounted in the top of the wings, and well, with a 1,000 rounds per minute fire rate, these guns empty quickly, so you've got to take that into account. Whilst I was doing my research for this plane, I noticed that the D371 is actually incorrectly armed. It was only meant to be armed with 2 machine guns, and yet we have 4 in game. So why don't, Gaijin, you make the D371 an optional research, put the D372, which has 4 machine guns, it has 2 Mach 1934s and 2 Darney machine guns, like I mentioned, or however you pronounce it, I think it's... Yeah, these 1933 Darney machine guns. Make this an optional reserve, or like an optional research, similar to the Panzer II-F, how that used to be before the Panzer II was no longer a reserve. Then make this the reserve as it is, and then make the D372 the reserve. That's how I see it, but hey ho. Guys and their logic. They give French planes incorrect armament, but yet they still can't buff the Challenger 2. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? It's probably not going to go very well because obviously E1 stat patterns. But to be fair, when we flew the Gladiator a couple of days ago, that was actually pretty okay. Fair enough, it was all bomber kills and a couple of ground targets, but even so, the one thing to take into account is obviously we do have high mounted machine guns, so you gotta give them unusual leading, is all I'll say. Now, when I was flying the French Air Forces, obviously, you've seen my tree progress here. Obviously, I've just bought the 84 thanks to the changes to the economy and things like that. I'm just going to strap the rockets onto it because I can. I've bought the 84 and now I'm searching. Well, I decided which jet to research for France. I was going to go with a Voltour, but then I thought the Barugan would be more my kind of jet. A, it's more for ground attack, which, to be honest, I would prefer it. B, it's better for tank forces. So once I get up to, let's say, AMX 30 levels, I'll be fine. And obviously the AMX 50 Sir Bias. I'm looking forward to the higher tier French tanks. It's just I don't know if I should get the FL10 Premium right here, or dump a Talisman on the Jumbo. But dumping a Talisman on the Jumbo means it would have to fight a 76. So I'm not really sure, but I think I might dump a Talisman on the AMX-13 FL11, use that to research the French tech tree as a whole. But yeah, I'm not really sure why ItsFilips requested this. I don't mind the plane, like I say. I do like the plane, but in case you wonder about the Talisman, I got that for free. For anyone else. Not like I need it. Because, well, I'm researching jets, let's be real. And it's another mixed game, I swear to god, this is becoming a running gag now. For allied aircraft, anyway. And someone's flying a Gladiator! Hey, wait for me. No. I'll quickly answer his question on the Fokker 189. It was Operation Summer 2017, I think. But, so the one thing to know about the D373 is obviously you're not going to be as maneuverable, and your pilot, for some reason, is, well, he's sat quite far out of the, well, cockpit, so you're very vulnerable to get pilot sniped. And obviously when you zoom in, you can see your pilot getting it all focused in and all that. Like I say though, I do like this reserve. It's a nice plane. However, when I flew the French Air Forces, people knew how bad the French planes were at first when you weren't spading them. Obviously, I spaded every single one up to the VB1002. Yes, we've still got to spade that bastard. Oh, I'm just... I mean, it's got good armament, 420mm cannons and 650 cals, but its performance is good, that I can say. But I'm sorry. Why is it 4.3? Drop the VB10C1 to 3.0. Put the VB10C1 at 3.3. Problem solved. That way it doesn't have to fight frickin'... Well, it fights LA-11s in an up-tier, for fuck's sake. What's it gonna do against an LA-11? I don't bloody know. That Val is going for a crack at that Key 27, I don't know why. The Val's maneuverable, but... yeah. Unfortunately, I forgot to save the replay of when me and Jane Prawn 3 were dicking around in the custom battle, and I actually shot down his MiG-15 Biz in a Key 20, well no, in a D381. I have the screenshot for it. I might link in the description below, just to piss him off, because I know he'll hate me for it. Right, what's that? That's a Sunderland of some kind. Yeah, you can see why I like this thing, because it climbs really nicely for a reserve. It climbs nicely, it can dive nicely. So look, there's an enemy D373. It'd be quite ironic if I shot him down, let's just say that. We're going to ignore this PBY, because obviously we don't have the speed for him. And, well, PBYs soak up low caliber bullets like it's going out of style, so I don't really want to engage it. I'll ignore him if he ignores me. Simple fact. Simple courtesy. The Val's going for ground targets, but has also dragged down 2 key 27s with him. Thank you. We've got an I-15 here. I think Udeyev is stat padding on that thing, because I swear I met him when I was in the HE-51. If so, get a life, pal. Just go out your mother's basement for 1 to 10 minutes, and trust me. I love using the old mother's basement jokes. I really do. It's like one of my favourite insults of all time is, you're so far up you're an arse, you can't even see out you're an arse crack. That's one of my favourite insults. Of course, the I-15 turns on a dime. We're going to hit. It's an I-15R, but obviously we have higher speed than him, so we're going to keep the speed on. This is how you're going to fly against I-15, folks, because otherwise you will die. Of course, he's spraying and praying because he's a skillless I-15 pilot. And of course he's scoring hits. Of course he's scoring hits! Why wouldn't he score fucking hits? Right, this I-16 needs to go. This D373 is coming up for a head-on with me, it seems. That's fine, I want to kill him. Come here! That's a reference to Little Miss Jocelyn. There we go. If you never watched that show as a kid, and stuff like that, don't worry about it, I'll explain it at some point, probably. Obviously now our engine is overheating slightly, because the, well, for some reason radial engines in this game seem to be like, they're powered by molten lava on most occasions. We took a bit of damage from the retard in the I-15, but otherwise we're okay. That's probably a BF-109B or an A. Either way, I don't want to deal with it. It's an E, oh fuck. Why must it be an E? Why must it be an E? I've fought plenty of those things straight in this fucking thing. There we go. I-60 is dead. Of course, he's going for me. Suffered oil damage. We're more maneuverable than the 109E1, so that's fine. He is so mad to pad his stats, isn't he, folks? Look at him go. Look at this glorified shitbox go. He's now turn fighting a D371. You are just trying to commit suicide, aren't you, pal? What the fuck are you doing, mate? You've just lost all that energy, you fucking retard. Good night. Fuck me. Retard. Okay, we took a pretty severe oil hit. Let's have a look. Level 100! How did you fuck that up? Fucking hell. Let's have a look. Where's Z1? Yep, stat padded. I just shot his ass down in a fucking D373. Get wrecked, you noob. I would make the old quote and just flip and say, how did you fuck that up in private messaging, but I really can't be asked. Oh my god! So we scratched the D373 on the enemy team, we shot down an I-16, and now we shot down a BF-1 on the E. Blown by a level 100 who decided to turn fight. Why would you ever think that was going to work? Oh my god. Retards. Hold on. The oil should last us a bit, so... Hold on, hold on, hold on. What is that? That looks like an I-15. Let's go for it, shall we? We've got enough oil in the system to last us a bit, so... we should be clear to engage this. I forgot to mention this engine is also carbureted, so you may notice fuel starvation popping up from time to time. That is not an I-15. Is that a Kingfisher? That is a fucking kingfisher. It is a kingfisher. Oh my god. I haven't seen one of these in ages. Poor bastard. I'm sorry, pal. Oh, he's soaking up quite a bit of hits. There we go. Just giving that guy advice about the Sunderland. Come on, coward, I'm down. What? Just because you're strafing your ass? It's chivalry. Pretty certain it's spelled like that. I think he's just a bit salty, folks. Let's have a look. Level 53, yep, he's stat pad. Why are you... You sound like those bastards shooting pilots in parachutes. You are aware the Japanese did that, mate. Plane and honestly, whenever people moan about the stupidest of things, they just don't realise how dumb they are. They really don't. Alright, I'll switch the engine off. Latin is Japanese, what the fuck? Saburo Sakai did that. I don't freaking know. He lost an eye. Because he got confused with freaking Dauntless. Oh, hold on. Oops. Don't bother me. What the fuck? It just wanted to go back on its wheels. Okay, I mean, that works. But Saburo Sakai, folks, if you're ever curious as to why I said he lost an eye, he once confused an SBD Dauntless with a Wildcat. He engaged it to get an easy kill. And, well, he got shot in the face in a Zero. He got shot in the eye. But he managed to land it back home. I think he got about... How many kills did he get during the war? I think he got about 12 to 15 kills, if I remember rightly. Is he still going? I was... used to do that. To Allied bombers after bailing out. I don't really care, like, it just sounded proper, like, chivalry, because, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm gonna strafe his ass, I don't care. Oh, damn. I'm sick and tired of these wine babies. Like, seriously, he got shot down and he's bitching about it. Let's see. Oh, no, that's Jay. Don't hold that. So you do too. Like I said, I didn't, so why you do? Is he really this dumb, people? Like... Fucking hell, how retarded is this guy? This guy just won't shut the fuck up with him. Right, where is his ass? I want to shoot him. I don't care. Afterwards, I'm just going to bite list him because I cannot be arsed with his dog shit. Is he really this dumb? Where is his ass? I want to strafe him so badly just to make him shut the fuck up. 1 second, please. Done. I'm gonna piss him off. Let's put on some smoke. I'm just gonna fly over him with the smoke on, people. We'll leave it at 70% throttle, roughly. Look at him down there, his little T-27 R2. He's so harmless. Oh, the big baby doesn't like the fact that I'm flying over here. Ooh, some gun targets. I'll go for those shortly. We're going to Wolverhampton. Is he coming for a head-on? Oh god, Hampton. I know he's got a forward gun, but Jesus Christ. That is terrifying. I got him, he got me, he got my oil, well, he got my oil system. Ace in a day. I'm just gonna do one last pass over him. Just to piss him off that bit more. Oh, I'm so tempted to strafe him, folks, but I know he would just get more pissed off. And then again, I love pissing people off. That's the one thing I love doing. So should I strafe? Then again, you guys won't see this video for a bit. I have a video like that. I have a video like that. I shot a guy and landed close to him to see if he is good. You want me to land next to you? Challenge accepted. You ride a French plane. Does he think just because I'm flying a French plane means that I'm gonna do this shit? You're just lucky I'm not strafing your ass. Right, let's turn it around. He's gonna get triggered now because I actually have a working engine. In fact, no, I need the engine on. Let's just go up to him and piss him off a bit more, and then we'll take off, and then we'll strafe his ass, just to piss him off royally. Let's have a look at his level, because level 53, as I mentioned earlier. Squadron. Is that a French squadron? I don't know. Do you know my skins and hangers? No, because I've never heard of you. Let's move forward a bit more, and then we're going to take off. So look, if I had a pistol right now, maybe like a Luger or something, no, not a Luger, because that's German. What do the French use? Oh, no, 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 no! Bollocks. Brakes are too difficult. Ah, why'd I fuck this up? I should have just strafed his ass, shouldn't I? Yeah, whatever. Got an ace out of it. I got an ace out of it. I don't care. I did pretty well. But that's why you always strafe your foes, people. You don't try and show off like I did. I guess you could say that's a bit of karma. Right, well, let's return to the hangar. We've done, well, we did our job and then some. I can't believe I fucked that up so badly. Whatever, that's a bit of epic fail on my part. Problem is with D373, folks, is that the brakes are way too sensitive. So if you hit the brakes just that tad too hard, it does lock up pretty badly, and it will. Well, it's like the pea shooter; it will flip over. The pea shooter was known for killing its pilots. Not really sure about this, but well, I think that's more than a good enough run for the D373. I mean, we got shot down a stat padder. We took over another D373 on the enemy team in a mixed battle, and we got an ace out of it, as well as 2 ground target kills. So, yes, I probably should have strafed his ass and just left him at that, but whatever. Anyway, I will let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on D373 as well as my epic fail. Oh, that was so uncalled for. Why'd I fuck myself over now? Because now I'm going to get a Dark Angel meme sent, no doubt. Anyway, I'll let you guys off. See you in the next one.